Ladies and gentlemen, we're just moments away from this gigantic steel cage match.
And given the superstars involved, you can bet this one will be about as vicious and gruesome as it gets.
Introducing the challenger from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 260 pounds. He is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Crusher. Introducing the champion from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Nick "Buck" Winters.
Don't go anywhere.
Steel cage action kicking off here, guys.
Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals. Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist.
Lariat! He might have it. Beautiful technique. Can he finish the job? Ooh! Ring rattling! The champ's starting to falter a bit. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
And it's reversed. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Big forearm smash.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
The champ is in a bad way here. At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
The look on his face right now tells me he'd rather be anywhere else in the world than inside that cage right now.
I can't really tell what his game plan was heading into this match, but whatever it was, it definitely hasn't been working. Oh, what a kick!
Ooh, what impact. Look at this. Incredible impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Setting it up.
Could have a stiff neck for a while.
Across the shoulders.
Oh, what a slam! That hurt!
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Nailed it.
goes down hard.
Oh, the inverted Russian leg sweep. Face first. Hooked up. Michinoku driver. Absolutely planted.
Man, what a gut buster.
Oh, nasty impact.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or a...
Here he goes. Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
Oh man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now. I think that slam caught us all off guard.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan.
Across the shoulders. Oh, what a slam.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, superstar,
he's going for the pin. And a near fall. He's still in this. Watch Northern Lights. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Torturous knee. Oh boy, he is rolling. Harsh impact.
The twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Across the shoulders. Down, Samoan driver.
Here's his moment, Michael.
You'd think one of these times this move would actually end the match.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, shoulders down, championship on the line! New champion! And that was only a one. Wow! I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Man, what a leg drop.
Up and face first.
Flapjack.
He's playing with him now.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Oh, the up in.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Spinebuster.
Nighty-night.
Irish whip.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage.
Across the shoulders. Thunderous slam.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed
new champion. We just witnessed what many felt was impossible.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And, of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, the Crusher.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
And you know there are guys in the back right now hoping they never have to cross paths with this guy.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.